Hello. And just like that, we're back at Wednesday again. I feel like time went fast. I actually slept through the night last night. I can't remember the last time that happened. Good morning, Ellen. Hi, Gail. How are you guys? Hi, Gracie. Hi, Holly. So how are you guys? Hi, Shelly. Boy, doesn't time fly. I came down here a little bit early this morning to get some things done, and you know, whenever I'm in my studio, the time just goes by so fast. I'm sure you guys all feel the same way. Hi, Laura. And I went and got my hair done yesterday, got my grays covered, so it's all good. Nothing like that to boost your spirits. And I made it to yoga last night, which I love, and I do it Tuesdays, and last Tuesday I had a presentation to do, so I missed it. And I might have missed it the week before that too, and boy, that makes a huge, enormous difference to my mood and to how I feel. Like I really struggled a little bit, so I can't be missing that ever. Can't miss my studio time, can't miss my yoga time. Good morning from Atlanta. I don't have power, but I don't want to miss this. Oh good, I'm so glad you're here. Did you have those big crazy storms down there? Bad shape in Texas, that's what I heard. And you guys aren't used to like ice storms. You probably don't even own a shovel. No snow tires, no nothing. That's crazy. And has the power still been out? Hi, Kim. Yeah, I wonder what's going on. I don't watch the news very often. I only get it like secondhand if someone mentions something to me, which isn't good. But you know, you can't fit it all in. I can't anyway. Hi, Judy. Okay, so I was going back and forth about what to paint today, as I always do. And someone had asked me a couple of times, and I can't remember who. I apologize, but I didn't have time to go back and look. But the other day, for my friend, I had done a series of paintings. I did lemons, a tomato, and asparagus, and someone wanted me to do the asparagus, so I'm going to do an asparagus today. It was bad here in Texas. My power was out for 36 hours at 3 degrees. Oh, my word. And you probably don't even have anything you need to be cold like that. Does Texas rely on wind? I heard they... Oh, is that what happened, Betsy? Oh, I see. Wow. Well, like, you know, this sounds like nothing compared to that, but I had no email on Monday. None. Did not get one email. Like something was down with the server. I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the weather, but it was amazing. It was really nice not to get email for a whole day. Of course, Tuesday was a big catch-up day. It's like going away on vacation where you have that pause and then you have hell to pay when you get back. So, okay, so let me turn this around. I'm going to paint some asparagus. I cleaned off my palette this morning. Fireplace and wood. Oh, good. That's good. Did you end up with any neighbors at your house with you because of the bad weather? Let me turn this up. Let me take the back off of this. It keeps scooching down. Oops. I got all my little stuff here ready. So I feel like I haven't had time to post as much. I've been really busy getting things ready with my my course and with my Inspiring Art membership group. So I'm making the commitment that Inspiring Art, this membership group, is going to begin open for enrollment on Tuesday, March 9th, and then it's going to begin on Friday the 12th. So I'm super excited about it. I keep not quite like making the commitment to start, but I need to do it, and I want to do it, so it's going to happen. So write that down. And then my Art in Bloom course, I'm going to open that on April 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, and then that'll start on May 6th for anyone who hasn't done Art in Bloom. I'm going to re-release that. So I've been working on marketing for that, and boy, is it an overwhelming project. I will tell you, it's crazy. Let me see what brushes I need here. It's a lot. I might have questions for you guys. I need like insight on some things, but can't think of them right now. I might think of them while we're painting. Is anyone painting along with me today? Let me see. I think I'm happy with this brush. I always have to play around a little bit to see if I have the right brush. So I had painted this. I don't know where it is. I should pull out that one I already did. Hi, Kim. Hi, Karen. It is fun. From Lancaster Central Market. No surprise there. I got to go to market yesterday where I get my hair cut. It's right next to the market. And yesterday was Fosnot Day. I don't know if any of you guys have Fosnot Day where you live, but it's Shrove Tuesday. It's called Fat Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. Happy Ash Wednesday, everyone. And I guess I might not get this right, but they used to have to get rid of all the fat, all the lard and stuff, so they would make donuts a long time ago, and specifically Fosnots, which are a little bit different. They're a little more old-fashioned, I'd say. They're not as, I can't even describe it. They're a little more old-fashioned. Hi, Sheila. And, of course, I had to go get Fosnots. And I might have had more than one. I might have. So yummy. I just put a little bit of red in here to neutralize the ones that I'm pushing back a little bit. Like my table's been bopping around lately. Ankara, where's Ankara? I don't even know where that is. Hello to Ankara. So I'm just bopping around, putting in my transparent colors here. So what's new with everybody? Where is everyone from? I need more green. I think I'm going to have to put more greens out. Anything new or fun going on? I'm trying to think what's new with me. I don't think anything. Work's been pretty busy, which is good. And I have to start getting ready for the Rittenhouse Square Fine Art Show. I got into that show, which is my favorite, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully that will happen. And a good beginning there. Arkansas also covered with snow. That's crazy, huh? Larissa, well, thanks for joining us. It says Saskatchewan, Canada, coming out of extreme polar cold. Oh my gosh, minus 50 Celsius? Wow. Hi, Susan, South Carolina. How nice. I love South Carolina. When is that snow? Yeah, I guess today, right? Are we supposed to get snow today? I think we are. I was hoping yesterday was so nice. I didn't get out for my walk. I'm a little worried about Frankie. I've not seen him in a while, and I went to go check, but work was too busy. I didn't get to go. But yes, I think we're supposed to get another storm. But my husband, Regions Ontario, Canada, loosening COVID restrictions starting yesterday. Oh, good. Well, that's good. My gosh. Yeah, that's what we all hope for. I want life to get a little more normal. Oh, Judy, which ones I enter in the show? I don't even know. I find that to be incredibly challenging, figuring out which ones to enter. Because I know it all has to do with who's judging it, and you just don't know what kinds of things they're looking for. You don't know how many. I've gotten into Rittenhouse a few times, and I've gotten waitlisted twice, And one of my wait lists, I ended up getting in them. So I find it really, really hard to choose which ones to enter. And I honestly can't remember right now which ones I picked. But I think I'm going to enter for the fall show. That's always a really hard one for me. I mean, I love it. It's the favorite one that I've done. Socially, aesthetically, like the whole thing. But it's hard because my husband's still in school at that time. So it's really, and you set up on a Thursday. So it's really challenging because, you know, he has to come help me set up because I cannot do the tent by myself, nor do I ever want to try. That is totally not fun. I think I would love doing art shows if I could just show up and see all my friends. Of course, wouldn't that be the easy way to do everything in life? Just show up and do the fun part. I have to do and it's a lot to do a show, to organize all your stuff, get it all ready, plan out where you're going to hang it, make sure you have everything you need, and then go there. And fortunately, my mentor, Steven, has been lending me his old tent all this time. And if I'm going to keep doing shows, I'm going to have to get my own. But cross that road when we get to it. Looks like pickles. Oh, pickles would be fun, wouldn't they, with their little nubbies? It does look like pickles. Fuzzy pickles. You guys can hear me okay? You can't hear my music playing. It's very, very light today. All right. So I'm thinking about where I could just put some fun splashes of color. I want to add, as usual, try to add some unexpected color. I was thinking, someone had asked me about doing like an abstract. And I feel like I'd have to practice that before I did it live because I don't know. Of course, you guys would forgive me if it wasn't any good, right? You wouldn't care. I mean, art is all about taking risks. I always say that. Oh, good, Ellen. Thank you. Oh, this is called an RNF pigment stick. It's oil paint stick form. I use it kind of just to loosen things up a little bit. I did a couple of time lapses that I want to use for marketing my course and yesterday. And it really was kind of fun seeing how messy like it looks at this stage and then watching it all come together. Like, even though I did it and I was here for the whole thing, it is kind of a fun process to watch. I was thinking it would be really fun to like do it on a great big one and make a big, horrible mess and then pull it back into something. Doesn't that sound like fun? Ellen, did you see I wrote you back too about Emily's course? I want to go in and check that. You probably heard I was talking about Emily Jefford's course. She's doing a free little share the work course right now, and it leads into her making artwork course. To me, this is the abstract part almost. Yes, it is very abstract, isn't it? You can tell what it is. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Emily's course. It really has been wonderful, instrumental in helping me grow my business. So more about that later. So the course actually opens for enrollment next week, but I said that in my story. If anybody signs up through me, I'm going to do my own little extra thing alongside. All right, I think that's probably good. Now, speaking of abstract, I was having fun. So we're redoing, I think, a plan for an abstract. It would be to start. I think a plan for an abstract would be to start. Yeah. I was thinking last night about doing one like you like shapes and colors, use that as a start. Yeah, that would be fun, Judy. I was doing this here. I'll show you. We're redoing our bathroom, and I think I'm going to do it all black and white. So I wanted to do a black and white cow, but it's not black and white. It's nowhere near finished. I'm loving that fun background. I love his nose. I didn't work on his eyes really yet. They look a little creepy, but that's a different painting back there behind it. But I've been having fun with it. Like, it's fun just to paint something for fun. You actually see the colors in the photo. I'll let you know, Ellen. I'll send you a link then. I'm in a different mentoring group right now, or I would be tempted to take Emily's. Which one are you taking, Diamond and Willow? Are you doing Bonnie Christine's? So I do see, like, you see how it's, whoops, what am I doing here? More red back in here. So I kind of exaggerate a little bit of what I see. Like, I have the color in my hand and I try to find like areas that are similar. Now we'll go back over here. I gotta put my, and I need a little sip of coffee too. Let me pull this over so you can see. Oh, leveling up. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't think I know of that one. This is my varnish I've been playing with on the one that was behind there, that commission that I did that's acrylic. I've been using this varnish on it. I have to check and make sure I have it covered completely. I do things like that on the weekends. I'm always excited to have weekends because I can spend more time in my studio. I am looking for, I'm trying to keep all the colors I use the most here in front of me, but you think I could manage making that happen? Not quite. It's crazy. I don't know that there's any way I could be more disorganized than I am. Ever. It's awful. Just awful. Okay, so I need a bunch of greens, and this is a little dry. Let's get rid of that. It's gonna drive me crazy. Let me get this out of here. Look how dry that is. I can't even pick it up. I need to wipe all these colors off and put fresh down. I do that about once a week. I put out fresh color. I was watching a video last night as I was going to sleep, and he was using phthalo blue. I wonder if I have that. We could do a little bit of that. It just intrigued me. Like, I see someone doing something like with a color, and then I immediately want to use it. Oh, hi. Hi, honey. You scared me. What's up? Okay. There's 2 more false knots up there. My way, or I don't know. You haven't seen me in action. My husband would tell you I'm not more organized. Probably the least. I mean, I'm always good at writing down notes of everything, but then I lose the notes because I have too many notes. Then I try to keep separate notes from my business, from my art, from my home, like, you know, the things that I need to accomplish. But then they all end up on the same piece of paper again. And I've tried to do it like online, but then I don't have it with me. Now I use notes on my phone. That has been a lifesaver. My friend Glenn told me about notes. I always knew about notes, but I didn't know I could have the notes on my phone and on the computer, and that simultaneously they update. That is a game changer. The only thing I'm somewhat organized with is my paintings. And it's a very tactical system where when a painting sells, I put the piece of paper with it, and then I put it in my drawing room. But on Etsy, I'm kind of a mess, and there are times when I sell paintings, like when I hear that little ding that I sold something on Etsy, I'm like, oh, I hope I have whatever they just bought. And I do it sometimes. Everyone's very forgiving, though. Thank goodness. All right, I need more green. I think I need to try a different green today. I never did find that blue. I'll have to look for it another time. That's going to take me too long to dig through my colors. And I think I need another mixing color that's like a warm white, or maybe I could do, my maple April's yellow has gotten a little dry. It feels a little thirsty to me. All right, let me find another mixing. What's this? Flake white. No, that's that white that's not as healthy or whatever. I don't use that very often. Oh, I'll use this warm white. See what this is like. Oh, I could try this. This might be fun. As a mixer. It's oh, hi, Mary. Can you turn it on while you're working? Also, my new favorite is speaking to Siri, set an alarm for something, like take the rolls out of the, or go to an appointment. No paper needed. Oh, that's a really good idea. You know, I have Siri and Alexa both in my house, which I know isn't smart. And I honestly don't think we pay for either one. I think they were gifts. And I get them confused. I'm always asking Siri for things when I want to ask Alexa. I don't want to say her name too loud. It's crazy. I'm going to play with this crazy color. It's a mixing color. That's kind of a nice muted purplish grayish color. That's pretty. That's kind of nice for the back areas. And I'm going to try that with, it's really fun trying different color mixes. Endlessly entertains me. Clean this off. So you leave your paints out and use them the next day. Yes, some of them dry pretty quickly, but I do. I cover them. Actually, it's an old lid to a Tupperware thing. I just set it on top so that it just keeps them slightly drier, I would say. Whoops, that was the lid to my trash can. That was graceful, wasn't it? That's pretty. Let's see, what other colors do I need? Well, that's nice. Okay. I like them so far. I need a sip of my coffee. No, I still don't. I need to keep these colors. So I use this. Oh, that's Cad Lemon. Yeah, that's the one I want. Might mix a green now. Down here. Let's mix a green. I would like to make kind of an olivey green, but I'm not. Oh, I wanted to put blue in there. Kim. I think I want it. That's nice. Maybe I'll just put a dab of red in there to make it a little less saturated green. Maybe one more dab. It's kind of an olivey green. One more dab. Just a little bit at a time, because if you put too much red in at once, it turns color very quickly. What white do you like and not like? I'm still always exploring whites. Some are dry, kind of. I was using this for a while. Oh, that's not it. I have a Permalba white that I like, but actually, if you want to spend the money to get Vasari paints, this is my favorite white. It's Vasari Titanium Zinc White. It's a very creamy white. But whites are tricky. Put more in there. I think we have enough variety of greens. One of the things that I want to do in my membership group is really explore color and make color charts. It's hard to make color charts with oil paints because the charts have to dry. I've been loving the grays. I get mixing Gamblin, Portland Cool, Warm Gray. They're awesome if mixed together, and you get a violet gray. Oh, how pretty. I might have them here. I should look. That sounds like fun. Be fun to do a painting all in gray, wouldn't it? lot of purple up there. All right, that's good. Now maybe I need a little more really, really light. Take some of this and how quickly that went green. Good, it's a little less saturated than that one. I don't know, I think that's a good start. Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, bring it back up here. I always have trouble getting this to stay where it belongs. There is glare. Let me move this out of the way. That help? Boy, there's sun. Oh, here, and that's what I have to do. I have to move this whole thing over. Sun coming in the window. I feel like I never see sun anymore. All right, is that good? Okay. I generally go in and put my darker colors in first. Now when the sun goes back, I probably won't be able to see well. Let's see. I can always adjust it, right? So I'm going to push some of the areas back. Putting down those kind of intentional brush strokes, not fussing with it. I cannot wait until I can get some new painting reference. I feel like I keep painting the same things over and over again. I don't get bored though. I really don't. I just love the act of painting more than anything. It is. It's always such a magical feeling to see what happens, you know. Always surprises me. Good morning. What studio lighting do you like to use? I have some soft box lights here. I can show them to you. And they work well, and I just got myself a nice light that doesn't have the soft box over it. Forgive my studio. Oh, Lyndon, I use this Rosemary and Company number 12 short flat. I would love this brush in 3 times this size, the exact same brush. I might write to the company and see if they have anything. Hi, Allie. I'll show you forgive the messiness of my studio. So I have these boxes that have the lights inside, and then I just got this one that I could use for like photographing artwork, like shoot it at the wall and have the light bounce. So there's another soft box. And here's where I do all my crazy acrylic painting too, right next to me here. So I have acrylic station, and over there I have my shipping station, and there's where my husband works out. And here's where this is. This is my little studio. It's all crammed in. There are paints. That's how I store a lot of my paintings. That's my dad. I painted him a long, long time ago. And then here's my big easel. So that's my itty bitty studio tour. Fascinating, huh? Very real. All you need to be able to create art is a little space. Carve out a little space where you don't have to put everything away all the time. Because there's nothing more getting in the way of inspiration than thinking, if I get it all out, I would put it all away. I feel like that with lots of things, like baking cookies. Oh, thank you, Allie. Allie's wonderful at painting animals. Wonderful. Color splash on canvas. That's a fun name. I think that's good for my darks. Let me put a little. And there are times like lately I feel like I'm a little more cautious of things than I'd like to be. So I need to work on that. I'm going to pull my paper towels out without bumping the phone. 8:31. I think we're in good time. I can have a sip of coffee. So if anybody wants me to send you this photo, I can if you want to try paint it yourself today. I want to keep my edges softer with the things in the background. A little more muted. Okay, Gail. So I guess what I could do is I will upload this video to my website, to my blog, and then I'll add the image where you can download the image right on my blog. That's a good idea, right? Thanks, Betsy. Yeah, I get a lot of my inspiration at Lancaster Central Market. It was hard this week when I went to market. My college roommate came and went with me, which was super fun. But Mike did not come because he was working on our bathroom. And when he comes along, I can wander around and take photos and stuff. But this week I had to actually pay attention to buying food for the week. Crazy thing to do when you're at market, right? So I didn't get any good photos. I don't even know if I probably just took a photo on the way in and didn't even do another one after because I was busy actually shopping. I have some sun issues here. I'm having trouble seeing. Ellen, I did paint it a long time ago. I don't know if someone bought that painting, but I did the building. I don't do buildings very often, but it is a beautiful building. I used to work there. Little known fact, I used to work for Weaver's, which is a meat and cheese place here in my town. And I worked for Weaver's from the time I had my working papers, which I guess was probably like 14 years old, until I graduated college. And I worked at all the markets. And I loved Central Market. And I worked at a market in Wayne, PA. I loved, that was my favorite market to work at because people would spend money like crazy. Like here in Lancaster, people would buy things when I worked at market, like people would come in and buy things for 30 cents worth of this or 4 pieces of that. And the market in Wayne, people would have $800 bills. Like that was beyond my comprehension, but it was really fun to work there. So I have a fondness for meats and cheeses because I've tried every one. When I worked there, you were allowed to sample anything because they wanted people to be able to talk about the products, which is smart. And both my sisters worked there years ago, and actually my son worked there when he was in school. Yeah, I used to work at Market. It's hard to think about how to put those little triangles on there. Those little, I don't know what they're called. It is a fabulous place. Kitchen art. Yes. I love kitchen art. Original art in my kitchen. Ran out of wall space, Ellen. That's fun. Yes, I have too. I have a lot of originals in my kitchen also. I have one of Hallie Cohn's paintings. Do you follow her? Her artwork's gorgeous. And I'm trying to think who else I have in my kitchen. I think I have a cow that I painted underneath her painting. And I bought a few things at Red Raven, their Christmas, where you can buy the little 4x4s. I make some of them too, but I bought some for my kitchen, so I didn't want to hang them up. Take us on a market. Yes, that's what everyone said. I could do that in my membership group, do a market tour. Might be a little haphazard, but since I'll feel like it's a safe place, I'll be able to take some risks and do some crazy things like going on a field trip to Market. Because, I won't care what anybody thinks of me walking around filming. I always feel like I'm in people's way. I have some even leaning on kitchen ledges. Oh, that's fun, Ellen. Can never have too much art. I'm going to go lighter over that way. Yes, I love Hallie's paintings. Gorgeous. I think Hallie was one of my original online friends that I met when I started being like on Instagram. And then I was at my niece's house in Arlington, Virginia, and one of Hallie's, I walked in and right away I knew it was one of Hallie's paintings. And I'm like, how do you know Hallie? And here she bought it because she knew I followed Hallie and she liked her work too. My niece Erin and I have very similar taste. And she's also an artist and a graphic designer. But she's busy with 5 kids, so she doesn't have as much time for it as I do right now. I'm very grateful that I have more time for creating. Hallie Kohn, Kohn, Karen. And guys, if any of you are interested in doing Emily's thing, let me know, because I think I could probably ask her to come on here with us and answer questions if you have questions about the course. I was just thinking I wanted to mention that. Now I'm thinking I don't like, see how I have this dark edge right here? And it's only kind of dark underneath here. So I want to work on that a little bit so that the shadow of this rubber band is underneath but not on top. That looks a little wonky that way. And I want this little dark spot right there. Clean my brush clean. Maybe I've got a little bit smaller brush. I feel like my brush is a little awkwardly large. Getting in these little spots. And I need to look around to see that I'm happy with kind of my background areas, because then I can go in and do my pops of detail. I've done Emily Jeffords' course twice. It's yes, I agree, Laura. Me too. This will be my 3rd time through. And it's a wonderful resource. Like if I have questions about something, if you want to figure out how to, I don't know, what do I have trouble doing? Like launching a collection of artwork. Like there's so many thoughts that go into it, and you can't find stuff that's specific to what we do. I think the art world's different. Like I know in marketing, which I've done for my entire life, no matter people say, oh, well, you're not an expert in my area, but marketing's marketing. But it's funny, I don't feel like it is with art as much because it's more personal. I don't know. It's just a kind of a different animal. And I love that I have that resource then. Like if I'm trying to figure out how to do something or talk about something, or if I feel like I'm in a slump and I need inspiration, I'll just go on there. Like she also has a course, which it's her membership group, which I want mine to be awesome like this too. But like the other day, at night I'll try to find something inspiring to listen to. Sometimes I don't specifically want to learn. I just want to be passively listening. Oh, why 3 times? Just so that I still have it. It doesn't cost as much to do it. Like once you're already in, like to renew it doesn't cost that much. And it's kind of more as a resource for me. Plus, like last year, I did have some people sign up with me. So I like to be able to go in and learn. And I still learn from it. It's like I'm not that kind of learner where I can just learn something and remember it. I don't remember anything. So you teach me something, I need to go back and learn it again and again and again. Like the next time I go to launch a collection of artwork, I'll be back in there listening to her pointers and seeing how she does it. Yeah, it's frightening how much I don't remember. Oh, so I was saying in her membership, I just wanted to passively, like I don't really like to watch TV that much, but so I was wanting to learn, but be passive. So I looked to see what was new in there, and she had an interview with Lisa Congdon. She's an illustrator, a really cool person, and I listened to that interview, and I really enjoyed it. It was inspiring in so many ways, and like I love to have things like that I can go and be inspired by. I guess it's finding inspiration more than anything else. Do you ever have access to the course for Just Follow? I think you get access to the course for 2 years. I think things would kind of that's a hard thing too about her creating a course like this, because so much in the digital world changes. So, things will become outdated. Just so quickly everything shifts. Like I was listening to something about Pinterest the other day. And how always in the past, Pinterest was about, pinning other people's pins, finding things and repinning. But now Pinterest wants to be more of a curated space. So they want you to curate your own content and share it. Like that's what they're going to share more than what they used to do it differently. Like it's just so much to pay attention to. Good morning, Emily. How are you? How's Coda? MX Smith is my daughter, M. Did you have a Fosnot, Emily? You weren't home, so I couldn't give you one. Em came home and made those cookies with me this weekend. That was really fun. We made like Arlo's cookies. I follow Arlo's cookies here on Instagram, and they're gorgeous. Mine did not turn out so pretty, but it was a really fun experience and process. I'll definitely make them again sometime, although it was a big mess, a lot to clean up. But my little neighbor Emerson enjoyed the whole thing, so it's all good. I'm looking forward to being a grandmama someday and being able to do that with grandkids. Now I can put some of these fun little pieces. He's listening to the phone, and no, I had a healthy Tuesday, not a fat Tuesday. Well, good for you, Em. I wish I could say the same thing. I did the Fat Tuesday. Oh, who Coda's listening to the phone? Is that what you're telling me? Coda's her German Shepherd. I guess he's my grand dog. Okay, to make it lighter over there. Anita, they actually tasted really good. I was pleasantly surprised how well they tasted, because I thought they'd be, those cookies that you're like, ugh, one's enough. No, I've needed more than one of those. I'm looking to see where I need more definition. Like, I don't want to overwork it. I want to let some of those like fun colors show through and everything, but I still feel like it needs more details. That might be too much of an eye catch right there, that big area of red. All right, I need a sip of my coffee. I think these look a little too mushed together in here. I need to separate these a little bit. I need my, you got me that cute little thing to set my panels up on. Need to get that out. Yes, I like the red showing through too, but I only want a little bit of it, like not too much of it. Otherwise your eye, so you have to stop and think about where your eye travels in the painting and make sure that that's what you want to have happen. I don't want this. Like, that's too white right there. Okay. What do you think? Does it look too flat? I think I need some more of these fun little triangles. Anybody know what these things are called on asparagus? Asparagus is early spring, right? I think we'll have asparagus. Won't be too long. Get fresh asparagus. I'm headed to get my first COVID vaccine shot. See you next week. Oh, bye, Judy. Good luck. Hope it goes well. Thank you. Yeah, Isabel got hers on Saturday, and my mother-in-law did also. So I guess they're getting more shots in. Anything we can do to get life back to normal and be able to have in-person workshops again is all in. Down in just a little bit. Early spring, but hoping our freeze didn't kill them. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm not ready for it. Like, I bought not hellebores. Hellebores should be coming up soon. I need my hellebores on the other side of my house, so where I never go, especially when there's snow on the ground. But how fun would it be if they're popping up in the snow? They come up really early. I also got some anemones, and I got a few brain's not keeping up because I'm thinking about colors and I'm making a mess over here. I got a few ranunculus too to plant. So I have to pay attention because they're supposed to go in like right before the last frost or something, but how am I going to know when that is? But I do have them like sitting on my desk so that I don't forget that I even have them, because like I said, I forget everything. I think it's getting close. Oh, are they, Ellen? Well, down there. You're further south than I am. I can't imagine we're getting daffodils yet, but maybe. I will love that. I need to make something. I need something fun. I just need something fun. Like this color. Yeah, that's what I needed. I was missing something like a little sexy in here. That helped a lot. You always have to have a little bit of the sexy factor. Come south, or Camille's. Susan, lucky you. I need to be able to travel places so that I can find photos of flowers other than the 12 kinds they sell at market too. It's just not enough anymore. It's just not enough. I think I might be finished. Oh, you mentioned a course that, oh, yes, Laura, I sure can. I created a course. It's called Art in Bloom, and it's a 6-week oil painting course, and we do 6 different floral oil paintings. They get released 1 a week, and it is beautiful and fun. And I cannot tell you, I released it for the first time in last fall, and the paintings that have come out of the course, I am like super proud of my first set of students. So now I'm releasing it for the second time. So if you enjoy oil painting, and actually, I'm guessing there are people that probably took the course that never did oil painting and learned to do it. Oh, the brush, Betsy. Oh, that was the Rosemary and Company number 8. I also got a little one this past time I bought brushes. I would like to buy all of them, but I never quite make a 5. This size. Here, I'm not showing. Let me compare them. Thank you, Allie. Yeah, so the course will, those are the different sizes. So like I said, my Inspiring Art membership group, the enrollment will begin on the 9th, and then that'll start on the Friday the 12th of March. And then my Art in Bloom course will open for enrollment on April 12th, and that'll start May 6th. I'm leaving, the last time I didn't give enough time in between course enrollment for people to get enough supply, so I'm leaving a little more leeway in there. And I'm going to do a supply list for my membership too, of just my basic acrylic and oil painting. Now, I can tell you more about that too. So there it is, and there's my palette. Let me turn this around. Where's the little turnaround? Here it is. Did I turn it around? No. There it is. So yes, does it translate to acrylics? It can. I know some people tried it in acrylics. I should reach out to see. I'm turning so the light's not bad. It's terrible. I can't film myself. I look at myself and think, oh my God, I look terrible. I wish I couldn't see how I looked. It's crazy, right? You probably all know what I mean. But yes, I think it could translate to acrylics, but oils are like my favorite. So in my Inspiring Art group, I want to do all different kinds of things. Like I want it to be a space where it can grow. And with what is the course online? Yes, it's online. Yep. Thanks, Ellen. Thank you for coming. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, so both those are coming up, and I'm super excited about them. And yes, just let me know if you have any questions. Like I'm here. You can always send me a message. If you want to know more about Emily's course or my course or whatever. I'm always available. I love to chat. What did you say? Oh, you said you don't have a ton of oil supplies. Wondering about acrylic as well. Yeah. I should, I should try and do it in acrylic myself just to see what I create. Because really, anything you learn, you can apply to anything. But that's what I would do in my inspiring art is to feel inspiration and to do things, and like when things come up that I want to explore and play with, like to kind of do it with everybody and like have it be a space where we can rely on each other. I mean, community in the art world is so fun. It's such wonderful people. So anyway, I will save this on my website and on YouTube, and then I'll also put the inspiration picture up. And then if you guys paint it, tag me in it. I'd love to see it. So thanks for coming, guys. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. See you next Wednesday. Bye.